Okay, we're gonna film this street. This is called Rua de Santa Clara, and it basically follows down a San Francisco park to give you a little bit of context and stuff. There's a little alley here with Honolulu Cafe, and then we're on a road called Rua de Campo. So Rua de Campo, I think it's basically translated to like the fields. So basically when Macau was very Portuguese, like this went out to the basically towards mainland China, and we kind of go through some fields. So I guess it was like kind of like Field Street, Rua de Campo. That's the old Catholic one. We could walk over there. I think you can see, but they had a giant building right here and they tore it all down. But we're going to be going down this way towards Santa Clara along this Honolulu Cafe and all the way down towards the military club. So we'll show you all that and more. There's also some casinos right there as well. So let's get started. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. Okay, so we're gonna head on down this way, directly down that way. Hello. So, got some little alleys all the way down that way. Maybe we might just go across real quick. Oops, sorry. So down this way is a little spaghetti shop called Lemon Lemon, and up there is San Gennaro. There's a hospital that goes up there. There's another way to go up and around to it, but anyways, our street is Rua de Santa Clara, so we're gonna focus on that street. But there's always little extra stuff everywhere as well. So let's come around the corner a little bit, and we're basically gonna walk straight down that way. Got our black and white tiles. Well, so we're going around like this. So we're basically going to follow the cinema and down near the military club. From Lisboa Casino. That's that little Catholic building they tore down, so I was able to walk by there. But I think it's not much to see except construction at the moment. Okay, so we're going to walk down Rua de Santa Clara. I'll show you the sign in a second. So that's our street right there, Rua de Santa Clara. So it's just kind of this little street, and then it's parallel to a street called Avenida de Grande Praia. So that's where that little kiosk is at over there. And we'll walk over there in a minute as well, but before we even do, we're gonna walk in the cinema real quick. Get some movies. So you can kind of see what they got here. Spider-Man again. I don't hardly ever watch movies anymore, but so when I go in, I'm always surprised because there's always Spider-Man is always playing. Okay. And to the left is a school. So this school is right there. Really beautiful building. Santa Rosa. So that's Santa Rosa, and I think that historically that was with the nuns originally. So I think that has a history, but now of course it's mostly
if everything is okay, maybe with
let me see. So I think what we're gonna do, got a little Portuguese thing. So we're gonna go across here slightly. This is Santa Rosa, but I just want to come into this park real quick. And I think we're gonna come down to that. We'll just kind of look around a little bit. So you have this kind of cool thing right there. And then we're basically going to be walking down that way towards the military club as well. And that little kiosk, I think I was reading about that kiosk, and now it's a library, but I think it used to be quite open to the public, and it would be kind of open to spies, is what I heard. So that was that little spot right there. Maybe we'll walk over there in a second. The Wallace Fountain. donated in 2000 for goddesses of simplicity, temperance, charity, and goodness. It's actually kind of cool. Let me just kind of see if they say anything like that. So temperance, goodness, charity, and kindness was the other fourth one, I think. So we're going to come back to that in a second, but we're just going to go over to our biblioteca next. And so yeah, actually I heard that there was like spies, but I guess like back in the day before internet, right? You had to get all your information word of mouth, so people would come to this place and kind of hang out in this area. I guess it's closed. And this garden that we're in is called San Francisco Garden. Yeah, I guess it's closed right now, so I think we went around all sides and I didn't see a door. I've seen it open before though. Anyways, let's get back over to Santa Clara. Oh, there's that Santa Rosa right there. See, I think if I have the history right, I think that was, maybe a viewer could let me know. You saw cars, or 3 white cars right there. All like almost the same everything. Okay, so we're gonna head directly this way. And we're still on Santa Clara Street, Hua. And we're gonna come up to San Francisco Gardens in a moment. And I've definitely filmed San Francisco Gardens quite a bit in the past. Not so much recently. But it is pretty nice. And we're just gonna walk into it briefly in a moment. Yeah, and actually they have a bathroom, public bathroom right there, and then they have this kind of play area up there, and they have a giant pink tower up there too that's kind of famous. Let's see. Let's see if we can see it a little bit. But yeah, it's up, kind of up in that way a little bit. Don't think we're gonna be able to see it. Maybe we'll come up here briefly. Okay, and actually I kind of let me see, got a poem by Camões, 1883. Memories, remembering the past, the present ideas, future. Kind of interesting. I can translate it, but I mean, I have a translator, I could get it perfectly well. I'm gonna do that. Okay, here we go. So, in this poeso poem, in this poem, soft, sad, they help me, the memory of the past, ideas of the present, surrounded by Guturo's fears of green hope, take, not a very good translation. Anyways. Okay, so we're going to continue on our street. Kind of tempted to go up there. You can kind of see this pink tower up there. And I filmed it and I put it in thumbnails and it doesn't really seem to attract much interest. So I think I will not. But nonetheless, this is a military club right there. There's also a military barracks historically. It looks like we could actually go up in this way as well. But I don't have any plan to do that either. I'm gonna stay faithful to Santa Clara Street. But if you do look up my past stuff, it'll be San Francisco, and I'll definitely will. I've filmed it before. It's a really cool tree right there. And they used to have the year right there, so they'd always change it. So you used to say 2023, but and 2022, so they would change the last part of the number for the most current year. So if you look at past videos where I have San Francisco, and I think I've filmed this street before too, Santa Clara, you'll see I usually will film that. And by the way, this is Avenida de Playa Grande, is the one that we're coming up on. It's a military club right there. It's our focus street. So this street that we're converging on right now, it's called Avenida de Playa Grande, because this is where the beach used to be, the ocean used to be. So now we're not too far from the Galaxy Casino. Sorry, this one. Grand Lisboa Casino. I'm just gonna walk up briefly. So this goes into the military club. So Santa Clara ends right around here. Looks like people are filming inside. There's somebody with a camera. Looks nice. I don't know if I can film in here or not, so yeah, that looks really beautiful. So believe it or not, this used to overlook the ocean, but all that over there is all reclaimed land. So yeah, you would have overlooked the ocean, and then I'll show you something before we conclude with our street. But up there, there's some cannons up there. And those cannons used to overlook the ocean, so you can see them up at the top there. And you can actually see like this whole fortress here, and it goes up here. And this whole thing here is called Casada dos Cortes, which I guess is references to military barracks. So they'd kind of have an active, there's a hummingbird right there. So it would have basically kind of an active military that usually I think was composed of Africans, Indians, and they would actively protect, and they would stay in this barracks. And that military club, I guess, I kind of feel like military officers would go there, kind of overlook the water, and this would overlook the whole ocean. So anyways, kind of interesting. And then yeah, you can kind of see some cannons up there as well. They're a little bit hard to see from this angle, but okay, so that was Santa Clara. And then of course we have Lisboa right there as well. Cannons would be up there. Anyways, if we kept venturing off, we'd be into all this reclaimed land of this Zape area, and there's a bunch of casinos over here, and Lisboa being the most famous, and then there's a bunch of them that go down in that direction. But we're not going to do that. You can see Macau Tower right over there, through that, next to the pillar, all the way through there. And I guess that's it. Okay. So Santa Clara was basically right around the corner there. And I guess we're gonna end it right there then. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets.